Hello, hi, good morning to everyone. Last week I was supposed to cover this topic on constructing a marketing plan, but we did an exercise on topic of brand equity. So today I'm sharing with you this recorded video on the topic of constructing a marketing plan. So whether you are developing a plan for a startup or even established company or for your academic assignment, so a strong marketing plan provides the roadmap for achieving this business objective. So for this 15 minutes video, I will walk you through the essential components of a marketing plan, that is from understanding the market to formulating strategies and action plans. Okay, so let us get started on this. A marketing plan is a strategic document that outlines how a firm intends to reach its target customer, positioning its brand as well as to achieve its company goal within a very competitive environment. So it helps to clarify the direction, aligns a team of the company, help to allocate resources efficiently, and it also provides benchmark for performance evaluation. Most importantly, a marketing plan helps to connect business goal with the reality of the market, which is it helps to ensure you that the decision you made are actually driven by data, not by assumption. Okay, on this slide, there are several important situation analysis that you can do. So we start first with the situation analysis, which in this context, it helps business to assess both the internal and the external factors. Okay, externally, marketers often use the PASTLE framework for this matter. So you know that political, first P is the political, it refers to government policies or the industry regulation or even the trade issues. Second is economic, in relation to inflation, consumer income, market growth, in some points. Third one is on social, regarding demography, the lifestyle changes of the consumers or even the cultural values. The technological part involve innovation of trends, digital transformation, and on the legal environment, it refers to the compliance matters regarding sustainability as well as the ethical consideration. All right. So next is the competitive analysis. Okay, here some of the tools like Porter's Five Forces would actually help us to understand the industry rival, the threats that come from the substitute company, the bargaining power of the consumers and the suppliers, as well as the entry barriers that the government might have set to assist or to help the existing company. And finally, we examine the company's strength, its weaknesses, the opportunity, and the threats. So basically, SWOT helps company to connect uh, with what is in the market that is required for the business. Next, what you need to do is to assess the context of identifying the target market. Okay, so after you have understand the previous slides on the environment, so the next step is actually to segment the market. So segmentation divide customers based on demography. Okay, one of the base of the segmentation. So you have demography, psychography, behavior, or and even the geography. So these types of segment helps to ensure that your marketing plan align with your effort to target your product to the right audience and the right market. So from this segment, marketers can choose which group to focus on. So the decision is actually based on the segment size and how big it is. how accessible it is. Then you also refer to the growth potential. Can the business grow further, or it only stands or sits to where it is now? The third one is regarding competition, how far it is or how big is the competitors, and the alignment of the company capabilities in order to facing this the competitors. So finally, the third steps of the segmentation is positioning, which is to define how the brand wanted to be perceived relative to the competitors. Okay, so you have your competitors. Okay, so you want to see how your target audience, clients see you against the competitors. So a strong positioning statement will clearly articulate the value of the brand that you offer so that it looks unique and it's different. That helps you to separate your product from the competitors. Okay, next is on marketing objective. Okay, so this marketing objective translate the company's goal into a measurable tactics. Effective objective, they use the keyword of SMART, which means that it refers to being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So I give you an example. Let's say that you wanted to increase the market share by 5% in the next 12 months. You wanted to reach 10,000 new social media followers, or you are aiming towards achieving RM 1 million in e-commerce sales. So this objective needs to be realistic. It needs to be aligned with your available resources. This part is the most crucial element in the marketing plan. It is based on the 4 P's of the business. Okay, the first P, which is the product. So this product strategy considers what you are offering. It refers to the features, it refers to the design, the packaging, the branding, and the differentiation attributes that your product is offering against your competitors. Okay, so you might want to ask, what problem does this product able to solve that the other competitors cannot? And what will be the value that your product can deliver against the other competitors? Okay, second P is on pricing. So pricing reflect value perception. Value, we talk about the dollar and cost. The value that your product can offer, which is greater than the cost or the price of the product. And the value that you also can compare is against your competitors, against the cost, as well as the value of positioning your product into the mind of the consumers. Okay, so strategies may include some of the methods regarding to pricing is on whether you wanted to include the penetration strategy, you wanted to apply skimming price strategy, a value-based strategy, or even the competitive pricing strategy. On the element of place, so this covers how the product reach the consumers, whether you want it to be mainly based on the online platform, or you want a brick and mortar retail outlets, wholesaler, or even direct delivery. So the goal is to provide convenience and accessibility to the consumers. And finally, on the promotion part, it includes advertising, social media, content marketing, event management, public relation, as well as personal selling. So the strategy that you are choosing for your business should be clear and able to deliver this consistent message to the target audience. And in addition to this, for service industries, okay, you have to add several other P in this context. So first, which is people, those who serve the clients. Second is the process. So you have to have the follow process from the product setting until it reaches the consumers. And the third one is on physical evidence. So you have to have that physical evidence regarding your business, even though it is service, but what physical evidence that you can actually create so that customers can remember you. So this element will influence customers' experience and the service quality that they receive from you. Okay, on the action plan, so this action plan outlines specific activities. It gives you the timeline, the responsibilities that the members of your business has to complete, as well as the resource allocation. So this is where the marketing strategy becomes more operational. Okay, for examples that you are launching a digital marketing in the second quarter of the year. So what is the strategy? So your strategy is actually you need to hire influencers, for instance. You have to come up with a producing promotional videos, and you have to make sure that you adjust the store layout so that it fits the needs of the customer. So each action must clearly indicate who is in charge and how the success can be measured based on your action plan. Again, the budgeting is also very crucial. You cannot, ignore this, because this budget that you plan ensure the marketing plan is financially realistic. Because you have very limited budget, you don't have all the resources in the world. So marketers, as a marketer, you need to be able to estimate costs. Costs for your advertising, promotion, digital tools, also regarding the market research, okay, and your staff resources as well. So budgets can be set based on several budgeting strategy. So you have the percentage of sales strategy, competitive parity strategy, or objective and task method strategy. So then it means that a transparent budget can ensure accountability of the person in charge for the business. Okay, the final step now is to establish how performance will be monitored. Okay, so key performance indicator, the KPIs that the company has to fulfill, must include matters such as sales volume, customer acquisition costs, conversion rates, from likes, from share, how it converts into a real dollar and cent, website traffic, or even the social media engagement. So regular evaluation of the company activities help the team to track progress and help you to make a correction action if something doesn't flow or doesn't run as what you planned. So in this matter, a marketing plan must be dynamic, meaning that you can constantly refine your marketing plan based on real data, based on real market response. Okay, so in summary, right, constructing a marketing plan requires a clear understanding of the market environment. You also need to make sure that you have a well-defined target audience. You have a strategy objective that you can actually, pursue. And you should also have an actionable steps to support your realistic budget. So a strong marketing plan is not just a document. It is a living guide for decision making and competitive advantage. So with these steps, you can craft a plan that is well structured, strategic, and impactful. Okay, so that's all for now on this topic. Right, so I hope that you learned something. Thank you for watching. Bye.